welcome back to the RMTV Women's podcast. This is episode 161. Me and Amy are back in our bedrooms on Zoom with the usual.
Tell you what, can we don't really ask this very often, but how does everyone feel about Zoom? Are we enjoying the podcast on Zoom? What is the preference?
I feel like a lot of people are just used to it now.
Yeah, it became a norm, and now I feel like it's abnormal to film in the office.
Yes, and also we just don't have the time
or mental capacity.
No, I
mean look at the state of my hair. I look like a mad bloody professor.
It's currently 10 to 9 in the evening on a Thursday. Both of us has been to a workout class, so just
can you tell?
We don't look our best.
What are you talking about? I look great.
We're going to give you our best. Well, I think I look absolutely fabulous with my brand new HD webcam.
Yeah, Lauren's got a new webcam.
So, the last couple of months, the iMac, whatever this is called. What's this called? MacBook Air.
MacBook, yeah.
Has been letting me down on the webcam front. I broke it, basically.
Brilliant.
So it made it look really fuzzy. I've purchased a webcam and we've realised that, to be honest, I didn't really need it, but hey ho, here we are.
No, you did need it because you're getting this lovely wide lens.
Yeah, I mean, I am sitting quite close to the computer right now because if I move it, like, you get an angle. And that's not really what we want.
You can see what Lauren keeps on her bedside table.
Yeah, just new vitamins. Picture of my dog and a mug.
Your AirPods. Fantastic.
And my glasses, yeah. Fantastic. As exciting as it gets.
That's you to a T.
That is me to a T, isn't it? I did have a book on there as well, but that's gone now.
Oh.
So,
see ya.
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk some football then. So Liverpool did play in the FA Cup Sunday just gone. We faced Arsenal. Unfortunately, it was a 4-0 defeat for us. Which,
it's not great, is it?
I wasn't happy about it. I'm going to be honest. I don't think any of us were.
No.
But
we go again.
Yes, but there were some fantastic goals that we conceded.
There were. So you know what? No, you go.
Well, I was just going to say, I think overall, the bigger picture, I actually don't think we played badly.
No.
We just conceded 4 decent goals, really, but 3 really good ones.
Yes. I feel like, before we even talk about the game, you know what was great? The fact that it was on the BBC and I just turned my telly on, put it on, watched it. No FA player, no faffing about with.
Well, it was. I watched it on the FA player because I couldn't get I was abroad, so I couldn't get the telly.
Your location is not acceptable with the
UK player. It wasn't
wasn't
giving me it. So I was like, fingers crossed the FA player works. If it doesn't, screw it. But it did. And it was all right, didn't glitch or nothing, which I was happy about.
Okay.
But yeah, the fact that it was accessible
it was great.
2 different platforms is really, really good, yeah.
And I was like, this is hopefully gonna be us next season on the telly all week, every week. I mean, we'll be going all the home games, but if we can't get away, we can watch it and not have to wait 24 hours for the highlights to come on the FA player.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of one of those matches where we mentioned in the build-up video last week that we were saying, we've played WSL opposition previously this season in the cup competitions, and we've done well against them. Obviously, the Spurs, we got beat by Spurs, but the overall performance was good. And you were kind of going into this one with you were a little bit more on edge just because of it being Arsenal and they were top of the league with our top of the league and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of sets your mind racing a little bit, I think, when you do lose a big scoreline like 4-0, even though, like I said, it was 3-4 really good goals. But it kind of does get your mind going a little bit to think, you're gonna, fingers crossed, be playing these teams, twice next season, the likes of Arsenal, your Cities, your Chelseas, your Spurs. You're gonna be playing them regularly next season. It kind of makes you think, like, what do you need to do now, between now and the beginning of next season, to sort of get yourself not necessarily on their level, because I think that'll take a couple of seasons before sort of we try and get back up fighting for league titles and whatnot. But it kind of does get you thinking of, well, what can we do better here?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like we probably think a little bit more about it from the fact that we've been so far away from a 4-0 defeat all season. We've been winning, unbeaten runs, breaking clean sheet records, you know what I mean? Like, it's probably more of like a shock to us now to be like, oh my God, like how's this happened, blah, blah, blah. But I do feel like we didn't, especially in the first half, I don't really think we put a foot wrong in terms of clear and obvious things that we necessarily did wrong. I think we were getting in on goal, like Leanne Kernan had that chance in the first half that could have gone in and just went wide. So like,
a couple of chances, to be honest with you. There's a couple of through balls that were just a bit too short, a bit too long type thing.
Yeah, it's not like we was pinned in our own half, like for the whole of the game. So like, we showed that we can play against these teams and kind of come at these teams rather than like sit back. I mean, we obviously did naturally a little bit when we were under the cosh, but like we were adventurous and we challenged Arsenal in a way going forward and attacking them. And like, you have to admit those Arsenal goals were incredible, and they're not going like, teams aren't going to score those kind of goals every single game, like, or every single week next season. But it does make you think, like, what if we do get promoted, which fingers crossed is going to happen sooner rather than later. If we do get promoted, I wonder like what actually is going to happen. Like, are we going to look to bring in WSL standard players? Are they going to leave their clubs already in the WSL and come to us and be like bolster the squad up? But I think with the expectation, you're not going to win against Arsenal. You could pick up a point, for example. Like, the goal probably isn't to win the league next year. Do you know what I mean? It's to be well above safety and not have what happened to Leicester this season, where they've gone up and sort of look like a bit of a fish out of water at points because of the gap in quality and standard. You don't want that to happen, because like, I mean, we've been there. We were there for like 3 seasons before we got relegated, and that's just not where a club of our name and our stature should be. So obviously you're not gonna beat your Arsenals and your Cities and your Chelseas twice next season if we go up, for example. But it's more like, if we'd have played last weekend against, I don't know, a Birmingham or a West Ham, they're the teams that you probably need to be going toe to toe with, like, for the full 90 minutes and really pressing. So I don't know. It's so easy to look into it and go, oh my God, we lost 4-0. We're going to be playing against them next season. We're going to get relegated again. Like, it's so easy to slip into that mindset. But I feel like there's a lot that's going to happen between now and then. Whether that's personnel in the team or what, you don't know at this point. But I don't think we should be too worried about it. It's obviously going to be in the back of your head, but not to cause sleepless nights. Do you know what I mean?
No, and I think it's you're judging off 90 minutes, aren't you? And it's not fair to do that type of thing. So yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I think
Yeah.
you threw me off now. You threw me off now. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Katie McCabe. Yeah, Katie McCabe. She scores absolute worldies.
Crazy.
Like, you've met her.
She's great. We're best friends.
You've met Katie McCabe, right?
Yes.
Is she as...
Can I just say one thing? She also follows me on Instagram.
Yeah. She seems like a completely different person off the pitch than she is on the pitch.
100%.
Like, she seems like a very fiery person.
It like, whoa.
Yeah, like I'd be scared if I went up against Katie McCabe.
Oh my God,
no.
yeah.
I would not be going into a 50-50 challenge with her. Absolutely not.
Have you seen her thighs? Bloody hell.
You have it. I'd be like, here it is. You can have the ball.
Yes.
But then off the field, I'd love to just go and have a little chat with her. Like,
nah, she's amazing. Honestly, best day of my life when I met her. I'm not even. Nah, to be fair, it's not. But it's definitely up there. Oh, she's great. Like, it's literally she's not the same. Like, when you're so right, when you see her on the pitch, she's like very determined, a little bit aggressive in a good way, not in a bad way, although she did get a red card the other week. But very like to the point, let's get this game, I want to win, that kind of thing. But then when she's off the pitch and that like Irish accent she's got, you're just like, wow, she's just like, she's great. It's so crazy how people can literally like transform as soon as they step onto the pitch. It's bizarre. It's bizarre, but she's great. Like, I'd recommend.
It's Bernie, isn't it? She's a bit.
Yeah. Or like,
and then you have a chat with her, and she's that funny.
Like, I think Kerry Holland as well. Like, Kerry Holland looks not scary on a pitch, but like doesn't show a lot of like
emotion type.
Yeah, thing. Very like just standard. But then off the pitch, she's like very, very friendly. So it's like weird, isn't it? Yeah, maybe people think that about us. Like, we're great, and me on the podcast in real life, we're just weird.
Yeah. If you saw me in person, you saw me in public, I don't think I look very approachable.
I think we've been like this since the start, right? We're very shy.
Yeah.
In like real life. But on here we're not. It's really strange. Like, we're like very shy.
You know why it is? It's because we're just talking to each other on here.
Yeah.
And like if you did it in the studio, like you just got Tom there, like.
Yeah. But like in public, we're like.
Yeah. But then literally, like I'm like, no one come near me, like stay away, everyone.
Literally, we sit like so far out the way at the game.
Yeah, like my social anxiety. I'm like, no, thank you.
I'm like, stay away. I'm good. Not for COVID, just for me.
Yeah, it's not even for COVID reasons, just for my personal space.
Yeah. Even me and you.
I mean, if you see us and you'll say hello, please. We've just made out like that.
We are approachable. My mother tells me all the time.
We've just made it out like we don't want anyone to ever go and speak to us. No, that's not the case.
We do. I love speaking to people, but I'm very bad at going to people. Like, if people come to me, I'm like,
yeah, like we are awful networkers. We could not network to save our lives.
No, what were we at? Do you remember when we went down to London and did the Lucasade thing with Jordan Nobbs, and we were terrified to go up to Jordan Nobbs? So we sat on the table next to her and did not go up to her.
Literally sat on the table next to her and then approached some random man and was like, can we interview Jordan Nobbs? And he was like,
no, we hopped on that lady don't remember, we hopped on the lady who was going to get an interview with her for that magazine, and we were like, oh yeah, could we get one too? But we would never have gone like and said, can we have it? We were just like, we just jumped on this other lady. That's what we just do.
Yeah, we let her do it, and then we were like, hi.
And then I was like, Lauren, you take the mic, I'll film.
Yeah, literally put me on the spot, and I was like,
did we prepare anything?
Gordon, how's your knee?
Did we prepare anything for that? I can't remember.
I think we did, but it was like 5 questions.
It was like, what's your birthday?
If you watch it, it's only like 3 minutes long. It's
we had such an opportunity and we just fluffed it. Great vlog though. Great vlog.
Great vlog. It was a good time.
Did we vlog? Yeah, we did vlog it, didn't we? Yeah. Did we? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Hey, what we need to vlog? We need to start vlogging again, because I love looking back at them and watching them.
I know, I did a vlog for when I went to Spurs.
Why didn't you bloody do it?
I've just still got all the footage on my phone. Just like,
better late than ever. Oh, we don't. To be fair, we don't go anywhere apart from printing them back.
Oh no, it's not really a fun vlog though.
No, and that you can't show the game footage anyways. we get copyrighted and we don't want to be cancelled off YouTube.
It's just us getting a coffee at half time, like.
I know, but the hot chocolate machine was broken last time. I sound so first class problems here.
And sometimes you have to pay for it, and I'm like,
I can't afford that. Not with these bloody rising petrol prices.
Yeah, so we always get to go in the other room.
I know.
We're like,
we're very lucky.
Everyone's sitting there eating the meals, and we're like, can we just get a coffee? Thank you.
So I've come up with like a spectacular. I mean, we're so off topic now. We might as well just carry on.
Yeah.
I've come up with a spectacular method. So sometimes there is a opportunity to potentially have some food. So usually the choice of food is chips, but they don't have packaging to take back outside. So I've come up with a method. And my method is at the tea and coffee table, there's the polystyrene cups. So what I do is I take the cup, I get in the queue, and then I fill up the cup with chips. Everyone looks at me strangely, but it's a great method.
It was really funny because you came up with that method, and then me and Kiva got too scared to do it.
Yeah. So you made me go and get it.
Gave Amy 3 polystyrene cups and was like, you go get it. So Amy was getting 3 polystyrene cups of chips and then went back for more.
Yeah, but I had to say, it's actually really embarrassing. I had to say to the guy, like, I promise this isn't all for me. And he literally looked at me and genuinely probably thought I was having them all for myself. That's 4 cups of chips.
He probably just also thought, I'm not really bothered.
Oh yeah, he probably didn't even think twice thinking about it.
No, if anything, you pointed it out to him, so he's just like, okay.
I probably made it worse for myself.
Mm.
Anyways, we go again. We got chips.
Yeah,
today.
it's fine. It's fine.
Should we get back on topic?
What?
Should we get back on topic? That was my fault now.
Yeah, yeah, we'll circle back around. Speaking of Prenton.
Oh.
And speaking of Liverpool women, we currently have 7 games left.
Stop it.
I feel like I've said that previously, though.
I'd went and counted them earlier. No, because we've been added a new Charlton game that just got announced today. We're doing back-to-back Charlton home and away in 2 weeks, so that's why.
Well, 7 games to go.
And plus, we had FA Cup and other cup action, so that didn't count. This is 7 league games to go.
That's true. So, 9 points clear of second, which is Bristol, which I didn't realise.
Who knew?
I was like, where have you guys come from?
Literally, they've smashed it.
Yeah, but
into
9
the
points
net, apparently.
You'd like to think that if all goes well, within a couple of next 2-3 games,
I'm stressed.
It could quite possibly be done
coming home.
It is coming home.
Can I just say, I'm really upset because our last game of this, I feel like I'm talking loads today. I'm really sorry. I've got a lot of energy. I feel like I'm really sad because the last game of the season is away.
Yeah.
So if we get promoted, are we going
not somewhere close either?
No, like couldn't it not just been like Blackburn?
Bamber Bridge, like.
Get on the bevies at Bamber Bridge. What are we doing if we get promoted? Should we go live?
I mean, we can, yeah.
Do you reckon they'll put it on the FA player?
Yeah. Why not?
You heard it here first, folks. We're going live.
Yeah, well, it's against Lewis, isn't it?
Yes.
1st of May, I want to say, which is a Sunday, which isn't ideal for the
Monday morning commuters.
Monday morning, yeah, it's not ideal, but we move. It's fine.
Yeah. We're definitely having a celebration of some kind.
I think it's going to be Pop World.
Are we Pop World in it with Emma Sanders?
I think it has to be done because
I'm absolutely here for that. You know what? Let's just do like an early Pop World session, so we're in bed for 10. Say
you can't do Pop World early. I am not stepping foot in Pop World before 1 a.m. Absolutely not.
You know what? It's fine because Liverpool will have been promoted, so there'll be no problems in this world.
I found out a little trick.
Okay.
From a friend of mine who likes a frequent visit to Pop World.
Okay.
She said that if you go early, get your stamp, go in for 10 minutes, come back out. When you go back later, you've already got your stamp. You don't have to queue.
Yeah, but on a Sunday, is it really that bad?
Yes, and it's a Sunday in Liverpool. I've rest my case.
So you don't need to, or you do on a Sunday?
No, I'd say you would. I went out on a Monday the other week and it was busy.
I'm in shocker. Yeah.
It wasn't busy in Woody's where I was doing my karaoke, but it was busy everywhere else.
No, I absolutely love Woody's. I was there the other night and I thought it was my happy place. Like, what's his name's Turf Moor?
Happy place, Woody's.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Take me to the happy place.
I have to be under the influence.
Yeah. Do you remember when
we're just on FaceTime here, Amy? We need to.
I know. I'm sorry. I was just gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Go on.
I was just gonna say. Do you remember the Merseyside derby in 2019? And it was at Anfield, and we ended up in Pop World on that night. Me, you, Emma, and Leanne. Not Pop World, Woody's.
I was gonna say, did we go to Pop World? I don't remember that.
Not that I remember. We definitely went to.
We definitely went to Woody's.
We definitely went to Woody's. Yes, I remember.
I do remember. Yes,
I remember.
Anyway.
Anywho.
England.
Okay, we're going for it. Cool.
We're just going straight on to a new topic. Brilliant. England women. They won the cup.
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming.
We had a really good discussion like 2 podcasts ago about like the international fixtures coming up, saying that we were looking forward to having a little look at England, seeing how they did in this tournament, where we need to improve ahead of the Euros this summer. I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch a lot of it.
I'm going to be real honest. I don't think I watched any of it. I think I was working all the time. They were at weird kickoff times.
And there was one, I remember Emma went to like most of them, and there was one and she texted me saying like how cold she was, and I was like in the gym, like
I don't even know what I was doing.
Oh god, England are playing. I seen the last like 20 minutes of it and I was like, we look alright here. It's alright. I think we were winning the game. Like,
in typical English fashion, they won no games apart from the last game, and then they won the cup from the last game.
Very she believes that, isn't it?
It is. And
very she believes.
They just drew all the other games. Yeah. So I don't actually know how. I mean, everyone else must have drawn as well. And it was all just a bit random. I was like, okay. Yeah. But that's the first
also
time.
Very randomly, Millie Bright was like joint top scorer.
She I did great.
All about the tournament, really, doesn't it? Like
it was an odd group of like countries as well, because I would understand potentially Germany and
Spain.
But then why throw Canada in there? It's random, isn't it? Maybe because they were Olympic champions. I don't know, but
they had a long way to travel.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But anyway, they've won a trophy. They've had.
It's coming home, Lauren. I'm telling you, girl, it's coming home.
Giving us a good opportunity to kind of just sense where we're at. And I think it kind of puts you in a good position. It kind of puts the squad in a good position. Like, obviously, you've got to depend on how the seasons go for the rest of the players. And fingers crossed there's no injuries or anything like that. But you can kind of get the gist of what the squad's going to look like.
I feel like...
I want to know if Leah who's going to be captain. Because Steph Horton's done something dodgy to her leg.
It's her Achilles, I believe.
Yeah. So, will she be in tip-top shape?
Tell you what, though, as well, Chloe Kelly's trying to make a comeback for the Euros as well, so she's another one to sort of whiz into the mix. But you know, I feel like it's very hard to tell off this one competition if England are going to win the Euros. I would love them to. I think it would be great, and England have never really won a major tournament, never taken home the silverware, so it would be great. And to have it as your home Euros, to win your home Euros, wow, chef's kiss. But I just feel like they've got some qualifiers coming up in April. I believe against Northern Ireland. I know is definitely one, and I think it might be North Macedonia might be the other. Don't quote me on that.
Always someone like that, isn't it?
Bit random, like Estonia. Like okay, but I feel like it's random though, isn't it? I'm on one tonight. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm really on one. I've had some chocolate. That's why. Just but I feel like yeah, it's not gone well.
Caffeine, have you?
No, you know what, Lauren? Park for a minute. That conversation. I had a coffee last weekend and a full caffeinated coffee, and I fell asleep at night. Yes, you heard me correct.
I'm shocked. This is coming from a girl who doesn't even drink Pepsi because it's too.
I drink non-caffeinated Coke. I drink non-caffeinated Coke. But you know what was weird? I think I've had COVID because I'm very tired all the time. And that just proves I had a coffee and I was still tired. I swear I've got long COVID. Anyway, unreleasing the parking brake. Yeah, so England will win the Euros. And what?
Do you know what? This podcast started really well. Yeah. I'm just filming. I have left my door open, so it is my fault. But anyway, thanks.
It's going well.
I'm getting the blame for something anyway in a minute, so it's fine.
Nice.
But yeah, I feel like it's a good note to end it on.
It is. England are winning Euros. There you go.
England are going to win the Euros. End of story. Yeah, today first.
You did.
But yeah, that's everything. Sorry we went off on a bit of a tangent.
I feel like it's nice to do that sometimes.
Nice. Have a little chat, guys. You know what I mean?
A little chin wag.
Chat to us in the comments section. Let us know your thoughts, opinions, all that jazz. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you all post whoever we played this weekend. It's completely gone up yet.
Well, it's not on the player, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
it might be a next week's podcast.
It might be a next week's podcast. We'll see. We'll let you know. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.